Hi, and welcome to the Twisted Stitcher podcast. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2015, and this is episode 15. I hope you guys are doing really great. I am wonderful myself. I'm enjoying spring break. I have been out of school since Monday. I haven't had to do any homework, any assignments, any tests. It's so nice having a little break. I have been busy though. I've been at my sewing machine every day, cutting fabric and sewing bags for Kickstarter. I'm just about to finish up round 2, which is everyone's surprise sets. I've got about 36 sets to do, and I would say maybe a third of the way there, somewhere in there. So doing pretty good. So this week's episode is going to be just a little bit different. You may have already noticed that the video quality is better. I decided today to record with my DSLR, so hopefully the sound is okay, the picture's okay, I'm not blurry. It's a little bit different than recording with my laptop because I can't see myself. So I hope that this works out. If it does, I'll probably use it more often. Also, if it works out too, I'll probably end up getting a microphone, like a wireless microphone, just to make sure that the sound is good, and then I can use the autofocus just a little bit more. So, enough with all that. Like I said, this week's episode is going to be a little bit different. I don't really have any knitting or spinning to show you. I worked a few rows on my Good Day Boomerang shawl, but I really just haven't had a whole lot of time to knit or spin. School has really been kicking my butt the last couple of weeks. The week before last, I had something going on every single day, and it was just exhausting. Just daylight till dark, every day, something, school, homework, projects. It was just a crazy week, so I was glad to get that over with. Last week was crazy. We've had some changes here around home, so it's been a busy couple of weeks. I really wish I had had a chance to do more knitting, but unfortunately I did not. So, I have something kind of exciting to tell you guys. It's really exciting for me and my future and our future for my household. My wonderful, dear, sweet boyfriend got I guess we can call it a promotion, got an opportunity with his job. My boyfriend and I, we've been together for 10 years this fall. We met each other pretty much right out of high school, fell madly in love with each other, and that's, they lived happily ever after. That's how the story goes. We bought our house together. We're very much, we love each other very much. So he has always been in construction. He's mostly always done grading. He got hooked up with this general contractor about a year and a half ago, and has really done a good job, I guess, wowing him, showing him what he can do, what he's capable of, his skills, just really been dedicated to working for this GC. Well, an opportunity came up with this GC to be his project manager. So basically, what Ed, my boyfriend, is going to be doing is he's going to be managing all the houses that the company builds. He'll be coordinating the different contractors that come in to do the work, just really overseeing the project so that the head GC can kind of take a break. He's wanting to sort of step back and step into more of an investor role, which is really awesome. So this opportunity is huge for us. What it means for our household is quite a jump in his salary, so we're not going to have to stress about money anymore, y'all. That's crazy to think of. Basically, the way it's going to work is he'll earn a bonus for each house that they build. They've got 20 houses lined up and basically build them as fast as they can. So he guaranteed them 10 houses for this year with payment per house, and anything over that would be bonus. The biggest thing is that what the main general contractor wants to do is basically train Ed to everything that he has learned through this building process. All of his bookkeeping, paperwork, coordinating with contractors, just really show him the ropes for the next 2 years, really get him trained up, lined up, and get him set up to be out on his own, to be a general contractor, basically be what the GC is now. He's setting up a new LLC for his business, and just really, I mean, it's a huge opportunity. It's crazy. It really shows that if you stick with somebody, there are some opportunities out there. So, yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be some big changes. Yeah, it's good stuff, though. Really, really good stuff. Basically, in 2 years, Ed will be building houses. He'll be a general contractor here in Asheville, and the main guy, he's just going to be the investor. So he will basically foot the bill to build the houses, and Ed will be able to make good money, and we'll be able to live comfortably, which is so incredibly refreshing. What that means for me is that when I graduate school in May, and I finish up my classes in early August, I don't have to go back to work. I can focus on Twist Fiber Studio full time. So I can dedicate all my energy, everything to building my business and basically providing you guys with more great yarn and fiber and project bags and perfect pair sets. And who knows what I've got up my sleeve. I've got lots of fun stuff planned. So it's huge for us, huge for him, huge for me. It's just a really nice breath of fresh air. So my spirits have been high the last little bit. I just wanted to tell you guys that. It's huge for us in a lot of ways. After I graduated high school, I went straight to work. I found a good job. I worked hard. I was dedicated. I was smart, and I was good at what I did, and I moved up into management. I was earning a really great paycheck. I didn't have any college education. I lost that job. I lost it back at the end of the recession, at the end of 2010, totally out of the blue. I never saw it coming. I was let go 3 days after Christmas. So it's been a few rough years. I struggled really hard to find a new job. The job market was really hard. That's when I decided to go back to school and finish up my degree to hopefully be able to find a better job once I graduated. And now, thanks to my college, they've helped me create my business, and I won't need that job. Yay! So it's just kind of a good story of when you work hard and you persevere and you struggle through some hard times, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that if you stay dedicated to what you do and you do it well and you focus on, I guess, just being the best person that you can be, at some point you'll be rewarded for that. So I know it's hard to not get bogged down and stressed out, but I guess just hang in there and just know that it's all going to pay off at some point. So, enough about that. That's my big updates. Yay, big announcements. Awesome. I did want to give you guys a quick update about school. So like I said, school has been incredibly challenging the last couple of weeks. That big speech I've told you about that was in front of about 500 people, it went really great. I'm so glad to have it over with and behind me, though. It was an excellent opportunity. It was actually a really good networking opportunity. I met lots of business leaders in my local community. For me, the most important part was that I felt like I really made an impact with my fellow students, just showing them and telling them about my story, and that, business ownership, it is a possibility. Even if it's small, it's a possibility, and not to just overlook it and say, oh, that's not for me. I can't own my own business. I can't run my own business. Sure you can. Use the resources that are available to you. Use, friends and family for support, and don't be scared to take a leap of faith. So I was so glad that the speech went really well, and I'm over that, done with that. I also had the opportunity to speak to a local women's entrepreneurship group. It was with SCORE. SCORE is a local organization here in Asheville that offers mentoring and counseling to business owners. And this particular event was the Women's Roundtable, where there are usually 2 presenters and then a room full of fellow women entrepreneurs, where the 2 presenters are able to share their story and share some tips and advice about business ownership. And I was one of the presenters. It was really refreshing to be able to tell my story with other successful women entrepreneurs, and also another networking opportunity. So that was a lot of fun. That was good stuff. As far as the Kickstarter goes, I am still hard at work fulfilling your rewards. That's all I've been doing this week. I'm actually looking at it right over there on my desk. I've got a pile of finished bags, thanks to Michelle's Fibers. You rock. And then I have a pile of bags that are about halfway done. So we're getting there. It's going to be good. I've still got 4.5 days, because we're only halfway through today, off of school, and I can bust it out. Luckily, too, after spring break, once I go back, I think things are going to slow down a little bit. A lot of my classes are what they call front-loaded, where a lot of the work is in the first half of the semester. So hopefully I can get a little breather and finish those up. I plan to hopefully have them done in the next 2 weeks, definitely by the end of April. I'm dedicated to meeting my commitment to you guys that supported me in the Kickstarter campaign. And I think it's only fair and it's only right that you guys get your rewards as soon as possible. And I'm going to get them to you by the end of April. So start checking your mailboxes here in a couple weeks and you'll get some fun stuff coming to you. I've got some really fun, cute patterns picked out for fabric for the bags. And they're looking really good. I was sharing the ones that I'm working on with Michelle, and she loved every single one of them. So it's good stuff. Good stuff. So let me tell you about a few of my favorite things. If you remember, I mentioned going to my college's graduation fair a couple weeks ago. Well, I got something kind of cool. I'm excited to show you. So, let's see. These things are always hard to put on. I got my cap and gown. They're solid black at my school, which is okay. The tassel's black. Everything's black. That's okay. I have a fun plan. I hope I won't get in trouble for this. If I do, I really don't care. I'm going to knit something to go on my cap. Little cap cozy. It's going to be cool. I want to do something maybe gradient that starts from the middle and goes out. So yeah, cap and gown. Good stuff. That's a favorite thing, right? Incredibly affordable, too. I was totally surprised. Cap and gown was like $22. The invitations were $10. Nothing like high school. High school was incredibly expensive. So that's a favorite thing. I got to go shopping a little bit. That's always fun. Let me show you what I got. So one favorite thing for sure is I got some new makeup. Ulta is having a big sale, and thanks to a couple of folks on Instagram, I got the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This stuff rocks. I used it the day of the speech with my eyeshadow, and it totally rocks. My eyeshadow didn't crease, didn't wear, didn't smudge all day, and that's good stuff. The Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion is usually $20, but they had it as one of their daily deals for $10. So I snagged some of that. I also got some of the Benefit Professional. I love this stuff. It totally rocks. I had a little tiny trial tube that I had just run out of. So I got this little small tube for $10, but they have a bigger tube for I think $30. I just wasn't ready to spend $30 on a little tube of face primer. So this is good stuff. You wear it under your foundation, powder, stuff like that. But it makes your skin smooth, flawless, erases pores. It's good stuff. Then the big thing that I went ahead and splurged on that I've wanted for a long time, I got a Naked palette. Oh, I'm so excited. So the Naked palette is also from Urban Decay, and it features I think 12 shades of eyeshadow. I got the Naked 2. I liked it the best. It had more sort of brown tones, coppery tones. Those seem to fit my my skin tone and my hair best. So, Naked palette, yay! They were actually doing a really good deal where when you spent a certain amount on Urban Decay Cosmetics, you got a couple of nice bonuses. So, that's a favorite thing. Everybody loves new makeup. Sometimes you just gotta splurge on yourself. Another favorite thing, I got to go shopping with my mom. We actually went dress shopping, and I found my dress for graduation, and it's so, so, so cute. I am not usually a dress wearer. I tried on probably 30 dresses, but I finally found the perfect one, and I remember telling Mom, Mom, I feel like a grown-up. I feel like an adult in this dress, and I guess it kind of hit me that I am sort of a grown-up. So that was fun. That was definitely a favorite thing. Then a final favorite thing is Michelle and I today, we went to the Tervis store. In our town, we have a shop totally dedicated to nothing but Tervis. So I got this super cute new Tervis, I guess tumbler you'd call it. Purple lid. I got the fun colored straws. It's got little owls and birdies on it. It's so cute. If you've got a Tervis store in your area, go check them out. If you don't have a Tervis store, Bed Bath & Beyond, they sell Tervis stuff too. Tervis they're double wall insulated, so they don't sweat, and they keep your cold drinks cold and your hot drinks hot. So definitely go check out Tervis. Good stuff. So I think that's all the favorite things I have to show you. I do have one more favorite thing to tell you about. Drumroll, please. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, it is Twist Fiber Studios' first shop update. Ah! I'm really excited. I'm calling it a soft launch because I just haven't had enough time to dye up fantastic new things for the shop launch. So what's going to be in there is 20 skeins of yarn. I don't have any fiber or bags this time around, but some really pretty colors. A couple of colors you guys have seen on Instagram. The biggest one, Ooh Girl. I've got it, I think, on 4 different bases. But I'll show you. So this is Ooh Girl on my Cumberland DK and Ooh Girl on my Vanderbilt Bulky. I've also got, this is a fun color. This is on my Nantahala DK. This is called Prom Dress Circa 2004. I had a prom dress that was exactly these colors. It was orange with like a sheer pink overlay. Crazy. But prom dress circa 2004. Those colors were hot then. So, yeah, that's my Nantahala DK. This is actually a really cool yarn. It's 115 grams with 250 yards. So this would be an excellent go-to sweater yarn. Get a little bit of extra yardage in there. Let's see. I've also got Fruit Loopy. Nice rainbow colored yarn. I've got Mermaid on my Ashland Sport base. Got 2 skeins of this. This is a really fun one. I'm really attached to this one. This is on my Lexington Fingering, which is the sparkle base. This is called Girl at the Rock Show. It's a really deep colorway, but it's blacks and grays and sort of cranberry colors with pops of fuchsia leaning into purple. Really, really fun colorway, so go check that one out. I've got this really nice color. It's called Forest Floor. Well, hang on. And we're back. Sorry about that. My DSLR will only record 20 minutes of video at a time. So, where were we? Forest Floor on the Nantahala DK. Another really, really pretty colorway. This has shades of green with sort of a brown glaze on it with even some orange in there. Pretty stuff. And then the last one I'll show you, but there's more in the shop, is Chameleon. This is on my Haywood worsted. I've got 2 skeins of this. Really pretty greens and yellows with turquoises and sort of tealy colors. Chameleon, pretty. I love Chameleon. So, something really cool I've got planned is that for the first 10 shoppers in the Etsy shop, you guys are going to get a mini skein. Hooray! Yay for mini skeins! I've got 10 mini skeins. There's 2 of each color. They're just sort of random colors. There's some orange ones, blue ones, rainbow ones, green ones, blue ones. So cool. Mini skeins for everybody. These are 10 gram skeins with about 40 yards each. So should be plenty for a blanket square, a couple of Hexapuffs. Awesome mini skein project. Or combine it with some other mini skeins for like a magic cake. You could do a magic, magic cake ruffle shawl. Is that it? So yay for mini skeins. Cool. So I think that's everything shop update. It's tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. twistfiberstudio.etsy.com. That's where you can find the shop update. I'm planning to do updates on the 1st and the 15th to correspond with podcast episodes. It's all going to be kind of a work in progress until I sort of figure it all out, until I find out what works best for you guys and what works best for me. So hang in there with me. I'll be bringing you some fun, cool, pretty stuff about every 2 weeks. And I appreciate your business. Thanks for supporting indie businesses. It means a whole lot to me and other indie dyers that you choose to spend your hard-earned money with us. So thank you. Thank you in advance. Awesome. Yay! I did want to... we got to draw for a contest, right? We've got Ply Magazine. This was the worsted issue. If you remember, a certain someone has a review in here. So yeah, this was for March's contest. I wanted you guys to tell me your favorite thing about spring. So let me grab my handy dandy iPad and we will see who the winner is. Let me go to Ravelry first. We'll see how many entrants there were. Y'all will have to bear with me. I'm usually more prepared than this, so hang tight. Do 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 do. No. Okay. Ravelry forums. Twisted Stitcher podcast. Let's see. March contest for Ply Magazine. Looks like there are 25 posts in the thread. So that means there are 24 entries. Let me go in here and lock this real quick so nobody enters. Save changes. Let's pull up random.org. And we're going to go. Here we go. Let me reset this thing. So we're going to go number 2 through 25. I'm hoping you'll be able to see this. I don't know if you will. I don't have autofocus on my camera. So 2 through 25. Generate. The result is number 4. Let's go see who 4 is. Who do y'all think it's going to be? There's posts 2, 3, 4. Post number 4 is Knitting for Life. Knitting for Life is Arletha from Detroit, Michigan. Congratulations, Arletha. You have won. Arletha says her favorite thing about spring is the warm air and the sunshine. I have to agree. Those are pretty great things about spring. Good stuff. So, Arletha, once you see this episode, shoot me a PM on Ravelry with your address, and I'll get your copy of Ply Magazine right out to you. Cool. All right, congratulations. For the month of April, we're going to give away a project bag. Hooray! I had a leftover bag from the Kickstarter campaign. This lovely lady here is Cressida. Features navy blue, light blue, and oranges. It's a zipper top bag with a navy blue lining. One of my everyday project bags. It's a wedge bag with a square boxed bottom. So, what do you have to do to be entered to win this fabulous bag? Well, let me tell you. I want you guys to tell me, I want you to give me inspiration for a theme, like a yarn club theme. What is something that nobody has really done before that you think would make a really awesome yarn club? It could be seasons, it could be based on a television show, it could be based on a movie, it could be based on something totally random. Cartoon series, shoes. I'm game for anything. I just want to see, what are you guys looking for? What do you think would be fun to see in a yarn club or a collection of colorways? So that contest is going to be open through the month of April. Same contest rules apply. You do need to be a member of the group in order to win. Just post once for me. That'd be great. It helps me when I draw a winner. And the contest will be open through April 30th. Yeah. And you'll be entered to win this bag. Awesome. So make sure and go check out the thread in the Ravelry group to enter to win. We do have the sweater knit along still going strong. Round 1 is going to be wrapping up pretty soon. Round 1 goes from January 1st through April 30th. Round 2 will go from May 1st through May, June, July, through the end of August. And then round 3 will go from September 1st through the end of the year. All you have to do to be entered to win a prize in this knit along is knit an adult size sweater. The only rules are it must have been started after January 1st, 2015, and it can be completed in any of the rounds in order to qualify. So if you cast on February 5th and you finished it today, go ahead and throw it in the finished, the contest thread to be entered to win. I'd love to see a picture of the sweater that you knit. Yeah, and the prize will be a sweater size project bag from Twist Fiber Studio. For every 10 entries, I'm going to add another prize. So then that way, if there's 11 people that enter, there will be 2 prizes available. So make sure, knit those sweaters, get them off the needles, get them finished up, and throw your picture over in the contest thread to be entered to win. I did also want to say that there's a mini skein swap going in the Ravelry group. Thanks to Michelle's Fibers, she actually has quite a few mini skeins. She's still looking for some more swap partners. So if you've got some scraps and mini skeins wound up, post on over there in the thread, in the mini skein swap thread, and, swap out those skeins. Get you some fun new colors to work into your blankets and work into your mini skein projects. So, I think that's about it. I do have one last thing. A heartfelt thank you. Huge, huge, huge thank you to a wonderful podcast viewer for a wonderful donation. You know who you are, and you totally rock. Thank you. Your donation was so generous and so out of the blue, and it is so, so, so appreciated. Your donation will ship prizes for 6 months here on the podcast, so that's awesome. Depending on the quality of this episode, I may actually put that donation towards a microphone. We'll see how it goes. But thank you so much. Your donation was incredibly generous, and it is much, much, much appreciated. So thank you. I think that about wraps it up for today, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in, even if there's no knitting involved. If you want to just listen to me blather on for 40 minutes, maybe, about life. So yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in. You can find the podcast at twistedstitcherpodcast.com. You can also find it on YouTube at youtube.com/twistedstitcher1. You can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as Carolina Spinner. You can also join our Ravelry group over on Ravelry. Just simply search for Twisted Stitcher Podcast. So, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, and I hope everyone has a wonderful Easter holiday and that you find some time to knit. I'm really hoping I find some time to knit, and I hope I don't drop any stitches, and I hope you don't either. All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.